are Kai and Peyton going to end up together? You can't.
Whoa.
We saw this one come in. I was like, oh no.
Yeah,
but I want to know.
I will say, because obviously if you've read Powerless, like, lots of damage has been done.
Yes.
You know,
things were
Right.
revealed. For
Things
sure.
have been
For sure.
Yes, like the last like 20 pages.
Oh, yeah.
is, like,
Yes.
So, book 2, again, no spoilers, but
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off Book with Simon Teen, and today we're going to be talking about the Powerless trilogy with author Lauren Roberts herself. We're so
Hello.
excited to have you.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you. It's so
Yay.
cool.
Can't wait to talk about it.
Mhm.
I am Amy from Simon Teen, and we also have
Selena from Simon Teen.
And I'm Emily from Simon Teen.
And I'm Lauren from Michigan.
And we're welcoming you into the Simon Teen
Yes.
family.
So honored.
Team
So happy to be
Simon
here.
Teen.
Yes.
So excited. And yeah, let's get into it. Lauren, do you want to give us a quick intro about your publishing journey, because it has been, yours is so wild. Such a wild journey.
It was a crazy like 3 years. But basically the spiel is I wrote the book when I was 18 and I went away to school, didn't touch it, came home, learned how to self-publish. Crazy. Couldn't do it again if I tried, I don't think. And then the book was out for about 3 months, and then the lovely Simon & Schuster reached out, and that's where we are today. Yeah.
Absolutely wild. But we're so excited to have you here
Thank
as part
you.
of the Simon Teen family, I guess,
Mhm.
if you
I'm
will.
honored. Cannot wait.
Amazing. Okay, so let's get into our discussion. And first, Emily's going to do a quick overview for anyone who might not be familiar yet with the Powerless trilogy.
All right. In Powerless, you have a magical world where everyone has powers, and anyone who doesn't have powers is outlawed. And our main character, Peyton, does not have any powers. She is an ordinary. She's hiding sort of in plain sight, pretending to be a psychic. She's living in Loot, a poor area of town, stealing to get by. And one day she accidentally saves a prince, Prince Kai. And she gets pulled into his world and is chosen to be part of the purging trials. So she has to go through these trials. Kai is also in the trials, so they grow closer throughout. And the whole book is about, will she survive? Can she fight this growing feelings for Kai? What will happen? And it's just very suspenseful and romantic and fun.
That was great. Wow. That's
Summary,
better than
10
I
out
could
of
do.
But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. And also Powerful just came out, which is a novella that is Adina's story, which absolutely just delightful, heartwarming, heartbreaking, all the things.
Yes.
Love it, Dina.
Yes.
But okay, now that we kind of have a baseline of where we are in the Powerless world, we have a discussion question. Which character from the series would be each of our soulmates?
Ooh.
So
I don't even know. I want to hear what you guys
I
have to say.
know.
I don't want to steal any of your men or
Our-
women.
yeah.
So
our
They're
our
yours
feelings.
first.
Okay. All right, Emily, who's yours?
Okay. Pretending ages don't matter. My soulmate is
Fair.
Jax.
Oh,
Because, again, he's just he's a little cutie.
And soulmates don't have to be romantic.
It's
right.
true. It's
Yes,
true.
we could just be like besties.
Yeah.
I just want to hang out with him.
yeah.
You know?
A BFF soulmate.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 He's
That's
just a
very
ball
fair.
of light.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can just be best friends.
Yeah. There you
Who
go.
wouldn't want that in a soulmate?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay. I'll go. So mine, because I won't give any spoilers. Okay. Adina is mine. Again, just because she is, like, I don't know. I was sold on her from the start, but also, especially reading Powerful, like, just what is the dedication? The dedication in this to the girls, oh my God, to the girls with softer dreams, your purpose is just as powerful. I was like,
Yeah.
and
She
that's
really
her.
just wants to make some
That's
friends.
her.
Mm-hmm.
Also, can hard relate to the love for baked goods. Also, the sticky
Yes.
buns. Like, absolutely, yes, we would have some sticky buns
Mhm.
together. And also, she would do anything for her friend, which
Yes.
I love that. And I think that's a really important quality. So,
She is such a, like, she's definitely the type of girl who would be like, oh, like, sweetie, you have something in your teeth.
Yes.
Yes. You know what I
She's
mean? Like
the most
She's a girl's
protective.
girl.
Yeah,
She's a
she
girl's
is
girl.
a
Yeah.
girl's girl.
And she's so imperative in Peyton's journey
Yes.
of like making herself
Yeah.
stand out from everyone else.
I feel like she also just
Exactly.
she helped to make Peyton like a well-rounded, I don't know. I feel like it just helped. They helped each other like grow up.
I
I can
think
definitely see
yeah.
that like Peyton becoming a much harder person
Yeah.
on the streets.
Yeah.
If she didn't have
Without-
Adina there to like soften
Right.
her a
Yeah.
little bit.
I saw a lot of people saying, sorry, I'm like totally going off.
No.
I saw a lot of people saying that Peyton has like every right to be the villain, especially
Yes.
after
Oh
Powerless.
yes. Oh yeah.
And it's so interesting to kind of like look at it from that view. Like she really could be, but I think she's not because of Adina and the way that
Yes.
she like Adina helped
Ugh.
mold her into who she is.
100%.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Ugh.
Love her.
I just love
great
her.
selection.
I just love
Yes,
her.
a great selection.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Right? It's like Sophie's choice.
Yeah, I feel like
Which one of your babies?
obviously I want to say Kai.
Obviously.
Yes.
Because when I was 18 and writing Powerless, Kai was like, I was like, this man is so hot.
Yeah.
He came from my brain, but it doesn't
The
matter.
dream guy.
Literally, I was
Yeah.
like, this is him. Like, this is it. But at
Oh
the
my
same
gosh.
time, like, not everything's so serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he is really, like, I feel like he walks the line between, like, fun and, like, hot and, like,
Yeah.
mysterious. You know what I mean?
He kind of has it all.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
kind of like what I wanted. But now as I'm getting older, like, I think I do gravitate towards, like, a Lenny.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know he's a little spicy sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I know he can be just cute and adorable,
Aw.
but also like, you know, have a little more Kai in him.
Yeah.
So it's so hard. It would
Yes.
probably be Kai.
Yeah.
But Lenny is a very close
It's the
one.
second, a close second.
Yes.
Ugh.
Love them both. Though.
Excellent
They're great.
answer.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Great. Well, I think we all have great, but there's just so many good characters to choose from.
Yes.
So you can't go wrong, but I don't know. Good choices, everybody.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. So now let's get into the main event of this episode.
Mhm.
We call Under Oath. So, Lauren, we're going to need you to swear on your book
Uh-huh.
to tell the truth. What is like the actual legal?
Tell the truth.
The whole
truth.
and
Nothing but the truth.
truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So help you.
So help me.
So help you,
Kai.
Kai.
Did we just
His
say
wrath
Kai
will
is
be upon me if I lie.
Kai is God now.
He is the enforcer.
the
True.
Oh,
That's so true.
Oh,
Okay.
true. Okay.
so yeah. You,
Okay. Oh, do I? Okay.
God.
Well, I already forgot it.
Tell the truth, the whole,
Whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me, Kai.
We got
Enforcer.
it. You're
Love
sworn
you.
in.
Yes.
Love you
Okay.
so much.
Official. Excellent work.
Okay, so we asked your fans on TikTok and Instagram for questions that they would want to know.
Oh boy.
So let's get into it.
Mhm.
Okay, so the first one, this one's I think a little easier.
Mhm.
What inspired you to write Powerless?
It started out as like it was a shower thought first of all.
The best,
Ooh,
all the,
the
best,
best
thoughts.
kind.
All the
I was
best
like,
thoughts.
wait,
The
I
best
think
of
there's
thoughts.
something here. So I went in my room and like scribbled it down afterwards. But I really wanted to see like a fantasy romance where the girl wasn't like the chosen one or wasn't like the
Ah.
most powerful. Because and obviously those books are amazing and I eat them up every time.
Mm.
But I had read a lot about like, oh, this one girl's different from everybody
Yeah.
else, whatever. And I guess in a way Peyton is, but not in the way that you want her
Not
to
in a way
be
that
almost.
benefits her. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was like, what if a girl like lived in a world with these powers and she was the only one who didn't have any and she had to like
Oh.
learn to survive and things like that. So that's kind of what started it. It was like I'd love to do like an Uno reverse card of like everything, you know?
Yeah.
And then obviously like I was so obsessed with the Hunger Games and the Red Queen. And so I had kind of like mashed bits and pieces of those
Yeah.
together. And I love the like trial and like game of survival
Yeah.
aspect.
Mm.
So I really like leaned into that. And then obviously like the powers and also
Powers are so cool.
so
Yes.
fun.
They're so fun.
I especially love how I don't have to like explain how they got them.
It's
either.
just-
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah, right?
It happened.
They
It
happened.
plague.
The plague. Sorry.
They ended up like well,
Right.
No.
Like,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
works.
tell you. Yeah. And but I just loved the Hunger Games and all that. And so I also hadn't seen a romance that had everything that I wanted in it, obviously. So I was like, I really just wrote it for me at the beginning. I was like, I want this trope, this trope, this trope. Like literally just checking them off.
Whatever you want.
Right. So I just wrote exactly what I wanted. And that's kind of where it started.
Yeah.
And
Turns
now
out-
other people read it, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I never thought that would ever happen. So.
Turns out everyone else is like, oh my god.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want that too.
I want this too.
Right.
I also love this. Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Next question. How did you choose Kai and Peyton's names?
Yes.
Wait. Okay, this is tea.
Ooh.
Because
Ooh.
so after I came up with the shower thought idea, I hopped on, what did I do? I hopped on TikTok Live. And I said, guys, let me tell you my entire idea. And is it good? And so there's to this day people who were on that live and they'll comment or like say like, oh my God, I remember that live where you came up with the idea. And now it's
Oh my
like, I own your
gosh.
book and it's so crazy.
Wild.
So one of the girls on that original live, I'm going through everything. I'm like, okay, what if she had powers and like this stuff, whatever. And her name was Peyton. And this is so crazy. I can't even make this up. She's like, oh, like I would love to see like my name, or so, she said, I can't remember, it was so long ago now, but she said something about like I would love to see a character with my name, and it was Peyton instead of Peyton.
Yeah, spelled a different spelling.
And I had never like met anybody with that name before, and I was like, that's beautiful. You have a beautiful name.
Oh my god.
And I was like, I love that you can shorten it to like Pay and like really
Cute nicknames,
Yes,
yeah.
because that's what I want. I love a character with like a nickname.
Yeah.
And that's literally how it happened. Is I was like,
Oh
hey,
my gosh.
literally on the live, it's like, hey, can I use your name? And she's like, oh my god, yeah, like, I love
Imagine.
you. Yeah, we
Yes.
still talk to this day.
That's
like
amazing.
I have, like we follow each other. She'll like
Ugh.
message me and be like, I can't believe like I get to read my name. And
Yeah,
I'm like, I
that's
can't
so
believe you let
All
me use
over
it.
the place.
Yeah,
That's
so
What an honor.
Wow.
yeah, that's how that happened. And
That's
I'm
so
so
cool.
happy. I love her name. And then Kai, it was so interesting because as I was developing like the characters, I had a letter in my mind. I was like, I want K. And I wanted K for both the brothers.
Yep.
And so what do? I Google. I'm like, hot K names for boys.
As you do. As
Literally,
you
my
do.
search history was crazy. It was like desirable, like names,
my
like
gosh.
so random. And so I'm like scrolling through all these names, and obviously I had heard the name Kai before. Like it made me think of
Yeah.
like Vampire Diaries. Kai.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
goodness.
hot.
Oh.
Sorry, he's also like insane, but
But you
loved
know.
him. Right. And so I saw the name Kai, and I was like, oh, I think that's it. And so Kai, and then Kit quickly came after that, and it was perfect. A lot of times I'll have like a single letter, like a character has a vibe of like a letter, like Blair. I was like, I knew
Yep.
I wanted it to be B.
Name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, that's kind of how
That's
those came
such.
to be.
Those are
That's
such
really
good
cool.
stories.
Yeah.
I can't believe like just someone on TikTok Live. You're like,
Yeah,
that's
so
it.
crazy. And
That's
she's
the
like
name.
the sweetest person ever. I can't wait to meet her like
Oh,
one day,
yes.
hopefully.
Oh my
The
gosh.
original, the OG.
The OG
Peyton.
Peyton.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yep.
That's amazing. Okay. Next one. Which character do you see yourself as the most?
Oh my. I feel like obviously I feel a little like mashing of a few of them,
Yeah.
you know? And as much as I want to be like, oh, I'm Peyton, literally could not. I do think I see certain elements of her, like she's kind of like a Slytherin, like in disguise,
Yeah.
you know? And I see a lot of like ambition, obviously, and things like that, where she's
Yeah.
like determined to live and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And so I appreciate that in her, and sometimes I can see that in me
Mhm.
on a very like low
Yes.
scale, like
Just a little
no
bit.
stakes. Yeah, I'm just like I need to write this book. Like
Yeah.
that's my trial.
Yeah.
And so I see that in her, but again, as I'm like getting older, I am like Adina is really I really resonate with her. I think she's definitely like not happy. That's so sad. She's happier than me. No, but she's like very like half glass full all
Yeah.
the
Just
a little
time.
bundle of
She
sunshine.
appreciates.
Yes.
Yeah. She
And I think-
appreciates. the little
Yeah, more
things.
than anything, that's what I like strive to be.
Yeah.
I love
Is
that.
her, you know, is very much like ever the optimist
Mm.
and someone
Yeah.
who people are just like, oh, we just love being around her and things like that. So I think that's like, she's who I shoot to be.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I would say there's like a mixture of her and Peyton in some
Mhm.
aspects. And then I think even Lenny, because I feel like Lenny's a good balance between
Yeah.
the
My
two
guy.
of them.
Yeah.
Your guy.
Yes.
Like, you know?
Like, yes.
That's my man. Yeah. Because he's got, like, that cute, like, bundle of, like, joy and
yeah.
happiness, but he's also, you know, he's got, like, a backbone to him, you know? Not that
Yeah.
Adina doesn't, but, you know, so I
Yeah.
feel like he's a good in between of those.
mix,
So I really didn't answer the question.
No,
But
you
maybe
did.
all
That's
three
good.
of
Yeah.
those.
That's a
Yeah.
great answer.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Amazing. Okay. Oh, so this one could be a little tricky. Are Kai and Peyton going to end up together? You can.
Whoa.
Should we say you can plead the
Plead
fifth
the fifth.
if you need to?
Okay.
Because we saw this one come in. I was like, oh no,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
want to know.
I know.
Mm,
I will say, because obviously if you've read Powerless, like,
Yep.
lots of damage has been done.
Yes.
You know?
Things were
Right.
revealed. For
Things
sure.
Exactly.
have been
For sure.
Yes, like the last, like, 20 pages.
Oh, yeah.
is, like-
Yes.
So, book 2, again, no spoilers, but
Mm.
it looks very different from book 1,
Mm.
especially because, I mean, I wrote it 3 years apart,
Yeah.
too, and so I
Okay,
had,
fair.
like, I feel like I'm growing with the series,
Yeah,
which
big
is, like,
difference.
really cool, and
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
the writing in general and stuff. And so book 2 does look different, and it doesn't really take place in Ilya. That's not a spoiler. I think
Okay.
I've said that before.
Yeah, it's in the description.
Oh, perfect. See?
No worries. It is
That-
out.
That's great.
It's in the
Okay.
description.
Selena's on it.
Yes. Perfect.
Yep.
And so it doesn't really take place in Ilya, and it's a lot of, like, close proximity and things like that. So
Okay.
lots of, like, you know, repairing to do to the two of them.
Ooh.
Which, does it happen? Does it not? I won't say.
Yeah.
But I will say they do spend time together in book 2.
Okay.
So I think
Okay.
after you finish book 2, you'll be able to kind of, you think you know.
But
and
what
then-
will happen?
but
What,
will
happens
happen.
next?
Right.
Yeah.
So I
Ugh.
think that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, I'm
about
so
that.
excited.
Before I
Oh my
yap.
gosh.
Yeah. We're like, here's everything that's coming.
Right, exactly.
I know,
just
it's
the
so
whole
hard.
plot.
Yeah. And yeah, no, I'm so excited to read
Mhm.
Reckless.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want to know if they're in game before. You
I
know,
know,
I want to
exactly.
experience
Right.
it.
Yeah.
You want
Right.
to feel like the tension. You want the will they,
Yes.
won't they?
Yes.
Because I mean,
you never
Peyton
know.
has other options too.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
does.
Popular girl.
She does. And
Oh.
he's around. He is. So
We'll
never know.
see.
Time will tell.
Some girls, they're like Kit girls. Like they
Oh.
love him.
Okay.
Which but then he's such a, like, dividing character, because some
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
are like, I hate him every time he would talk to her. I just, like, whatever. And I was
Ugh.
like,
No.
I
feel-
feel I don't feel that. about
yeah,
Right.
I'm
it.
definitely like divided on
Uh-huh.
my feelings. Kit is like, I think Peyton's perspective of him is not fair because
Mhm.
the
That's a
whole
good
eyes
point.
thing was very like big for her that she
Yes,
couldn't even look him in the eye because it
Mhm.
reminded her of his father. Like
Wow, that's
Yeah.
that
a good
was a
point.
big thing to get over. So
Yeah.
because of that, I feel like I never thought Kit was a real like option for her because she just like, you can't even look the man in the eye.
Right.
But I do think that like because she didn't have that fair perspective, like I think he's like a nice guy.
Yeah.
You know?
It could
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
could happen. Yeah.
Right. I feel bad for him. Like, I'm writing it. I'm like, oh, you poor guy.
Yeah. It's gonna
You
be
know?
okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's so sad. And
Aw.
it's so funny too, because people will ask me, like, oh, is this a love triangle? And to me, I didn't write it to be
Yeah.
that way, but I can see where it comes from. Like, oh, but it's
Yeah.
more so like the two of them
Yep.
are like very intrigued by her,
Yes.
whereas
Yes.
she in book 1 you can see her head is very turned towards
Yeah.
Kai. Like
She
she just
has
thinks
for
of
sure.
Kit
Yeah.
as like a means to an end kind
Yeah.
of.
She's focused elsewhere.
Right,
Yeah.
but a lot of people
Yeah.
will be like, is this a love triangle? And I'm like, I don't think so. Like, I didn't want it
It's
to
more like a
be.
love angle.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Now for the rest of the books I won't say
Mm.
if it turns into something. I don't know. But
Oh.
that's it.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
see where it
Yeah,
goes.
We'll see
Yeah.
where it
Mhm.
goes.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, we have one more super quick.
Okay.
So I don't think we see him in book 1. A new character is introduced in Powerful,
Mhm.
Mac. Are we going to see more of Mac in Reckless?
Oh, maybe it's a spoiler.
This could be a
Oh.
spoiler. Okay.
I will say I've seen that a lot. People being like, oh, I hope he comes back in Reckless and like
Yeah.
is with Peyton and things like that. Like
Mm.
they team up or something. I will say he is not in Reckless.
Okay.
But he perhaps maybe
Okay. We haven't seen the last of him.
right.
We have
Okay.
not seen the last
He
one.
could be in something else.
Okay.
Because again, like I said, Reckless is very much away from Ilya, and it's
Yep.
very like isolating between the
Yeah.
two of them for a lot of it, because everything that happened.
Yes.
So
That's very fair. Yeah.
right, Mac doesn't
Okay.
make an appearance, but you never
But
know.
potentially
Never
in the
know.
future, Mac fans
yeah,
might be back.
Hold out
Yeah.
hope.
right.
Hold out hope.
Yeah.
Amazing.
we'll see.
Oh, well, I can't wait. I can't wait to read Reckless. Can't wait for what's to come. But
Thank you. I'm so excited.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It's been so much fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you so much. I had a great
Yes.
time chatting,
Yeah.
yapping.
And that's our show. So it's been so lovely to have you here, Lauren, and can't wait to see what's next for your amazing characters.
Thank you, everybody, for having me.
Yes. And be sure to follow Lauren on social, Simon Teen on social
Mhm.
for all the latest Powerless updates, and stay tuned for what's to come.
Yay!
Yay!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.